That's true.
Yeah.
All right, so just to preface this, can you guys see? Cool. Um, so this is the match between AG and DRS, my team. This was the first round playoff match on Process. So, and I'll do the first half.
Yeah.
And we're all trying to yell "Yow" at the start to get it on the cast.
Yeah.
What is... Oh, I remember we were getting some weird leg spikes at the start of this. So, I was trying to get it ahead of the stickies. He didn't pop them. So I'm hoping to just... here, I'm going to actually switch my camera. I was going to get cut off that side there, but we were actually doing such a good job, so I moved my gun up to cover point. And then try to get some more ground out of it. Our sniper is back in the back corner there where I'm looking. But I'm going to just try to cover myself so that we can get a little bit of coverage as we grab point. Here, actually, give me 2 seconds. Oh, nope, I don't want to local record. I want to shift to. Alright, here we go. Let me move this thing to not the bottom corner. Alright. So right now, I don't recall if their med went down. I'm assuming, yeah, there didn't. So that's why we're playing a little bit more passive there. Just kind of getting ready to get out of the point. I'm going to put down a gun right there. Just, again, try to punch them if they try to peek. Choke. So it looks like we got a kill on the sniper and the scout, and I think we're going to use that to push in, or start peeking at least. So I'm going to get up top because you can get such a good vantage point by getting a gun up here, especially when it's wrangled. But it's not even necessary, so we just get the point for free off those picks. I wish I could see the tab so I could see what the hell the... It's kind of curious if that was a spy, but... So I think we're kind of waiting, because we didn't push in right away, so we're waiting, so it's going to take a little bit. Potentially think about making a teleporter, going back to spawn and making a teleporter. But we kind of start... I think we were starting talking about making a push, and then so I've come back, and I could get at least an exit up, but... and this jump, man, I tell you what. And then they're starting to push in, so I just get a gun up before I leave. Akuma takes that down pretty quickly. So I'm just going to put a gun up in here. Oh, no, I didn't put a gun up there. I'm going to put in the spot I did before. And our demo man goes down there, which is a pretty big deal. But again, like, you notice, like, my gun is just constantly doing work right there. They are pushing in. I kind of got caught out in this position. Hopefully I get out of this. 2 HP. Oh, I remember that. That was painful. The amazing NG can, as always. But we're able actually to counter push it and get back out on the point. And it looks like we must have killed their med or something because we're pushing already back out on the mid. So I put up a teleport because we got time, you know, why not? The A in my name stands for Autumn Effect, which was a community I was part of for multiple years back in TF2. A lot of us still wear it, even though we're not part of like it's not a clan or anything. So again, just trying to get a gun forward, but that doesn't work out. Try to get a gun in a sneaky spot, get a nice little kill there. And then I think our med went down in that, so I'm gonna just try to get my gun up to just try to get some damage out. And I'm still going to be able to get away from this, I believe, unless a spy or sniper gets me, but at least gives me kind of this good vantage point. to get some damage out and kind of delay them a little bit.
The control point is being captured.
And Spy's not dead, obviously. Yeah, when we counter pushed this, I remember, because yeah, they didn't get it. Oh, they did, but we're gonna cap this back right away. This is a little risky, I remember, because usually I'm supposed to be the one holding last, and I'm not there. But I think our Spy actually did that. I'm assuming I'm gonna put up a teleport while we're waiting. Yeah.
Teleporter going up.
It's like I know what I think. Alright, so we're popping in here, so I'm going to probably either put down a gun low or try to take high ground. So I'm going to get behind him and try to make a play, but the soldier's right there, so I'm going to just try to get out then. Oh, did it? Sweet. I set up watch.sigafoo.tv, but I've went to it a couple times and it didn't work. And now we're just going to be in a last hold here, so. Just, you know, there's a lot of I like, my last hold on process is all about finding cute spots. And kind of spots that once you it's not until you get pushed in that you get punished by it. Because if you see it ahead of time, a mini sentry that is, I will do level 3s if I have time. But in this circumstance, I'd rather hide my mini sentry so like they don't notice it until they try to get on point. And that way that it's either once the Uber's over that'll start shooting them, or it'll be like the scout or somebody who tries to rush it. That spot right there, though, is a little bit more aggressive. And I like that because it kind of will let me know anytime somebody gets in lobby. And I mean, by this time I could have had like a probably level 1 or level 2 or level 2 up probably, so it might have been a good idea there, but yeah, this sounds like they popped. Oh, their med went down. Yeah, we're getting good picks, so now I'm gonna just chill here while my team pushes out. Just keeping yourself in a good position that spies can't stab you, and keeping a good eye out everywhere. I really wish I could go out there. Like, I really want to be the one who pushes out, but having the engineer stay back, I mean, having a mini sentry and an engineer is like, I mean, just so valuable. So we have Uber here. I get my teleporter down. Hopefully I can get some metal before we do a push. I'm assuming, yeah, we're going just straight through choke. So let's try to get some cap time on here. My gun's a little bit further back. It's not in a great spot. But they gave up point right away, so it didn't really matter. So I do that, I think, a little bit more just for a passive hold, or maybe just because, I don't know, I realized I could just get more metal. Yeah, so I'm going to do more of my traditional gun spot. And here they are coming in, so this is really useful if I can get my gun up and I just dance. Dance, dance, dance. Oh, and he got saved! That's such shit. Oh. No, I would switch. I would jump back and spawn. If we pushed out. I don't like running level 3s on. Hold on. Let me refresh my HUD reload. I wonder if I'll stop burning. But anyways, that was sigafoo is not really interesting story. I saw the name back when I was in high school. I really liked it, and I kind of used that. So now, since I'm trying to get a position that's going to try to, because they're going to obviously push from sewer here, so I'm trying to get in a position. I should be backing up so that I can get in. You notice I am, but then I hit a wall behind me because I was in a bad position. But I should have been lower and then kind of getting ready to go back into lower lobby. But the gun position was to try to purely just to kind of give a hard spot to hit and try to stop them from coming to sewer, though obviously that didn't really get attempted or get done well. And I think this is the push that they did get successfully in. Yeah. Is the flame stuff annoying? Should I like reload like the demo for you guys for that, or are you guys okay with a little bit of flamage? Okay. So I decided, I remember this one, I usually like to go more towards like doing a long distance one, but I think I went more for, because we're pushing up the left side, so I went instead to go more aggressive with the sentry and go shotgun rather than Wrangler with it. How'd that not hit? That was a meat shot. Huh. I don't know if I was on, yeah. Good one, Chimp Feet. You're my favorite. Poor Rainey. That would have been such a great play if Rainey got that.
Time has been added.
So making more of a passive gun that I use to wrangle, I'm assuming that we're kind of playing like passive because we're ready for them to push in. So I kind of use that with my gun. Yep, here they come in. So now I'm just trying to hit the targets which are not Ubered, which is basically none of them. I call that on the heavy. Yep, because the spy gets taken out there. Remember that call. That's right. All the calls for Akuma, I remember. I'm just trying to make a play on the med now. And now I'm just trying not to die. Oh, that's steer, not Akuma. Fuck! Fuck you, Max. God damn it. Of course it is. Yeah, that's steer, not Akuma. I must have been thinking about Akuma because Akuma gave me nightmares on this map. He like headshot. He had a couple times where he headshotted me very badly on this, and it made me very sad. So again, just trying to take high ground. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go down, get that metal, come back up, get a gun up. I surf and yeah, deer killed my gun. I got my payback and my taunt. And I don't remember why I switched off to pistol here. I think it was just mostly just to kind of, if I didn't feel like my Wrangler was doing enough, just kind of more of a change of pace, you know? It just kind of allows me to be more... That's actually probably why I didn't play that mid with the Wranglers, because I went pistol. Just kind of get a little bit aggressive just to, you know, we're pushing through to kind of stop someone to try to flanking us. And then kind of just typical spot. And I think we're going to try to just push straight through end last here. So I get a gun up, kind of serve as a distraction. Actually, I remember it was a failed push. That's right. We got stuffed. And so I kind of just was, I decided to just YOLO it. Yeah, Axio can do that. And I should be getting a gun low here, probably. Something to kind of, yeah, why not? To give you a lobby. Now, we're really far back if they're giving that much space. So I think we're getting in here. I'm getting my gun ready to drop. My gun is in a very good, like a really nice spot. That's going to cover the point, though. It gets focused down, get another one down, yeah. And just trying to get cap time on, you know? Like, really, that's the biggest thing right there. Since my team was kind of struggling with that. Oh, so close. And the Tix bomb. I didn't move up my teleport for this, just because since we all died, they have Uber advantage or crits advantage, whatever they were on in that moment. There's a good chance they would take back this point, so I'd rather not risk it. But I get that dispenser kind of in a spot where I could put up a teleport if I want to. I think it's just that people who are assholes in lower divs are not good, and they probably get dropped from their teams. Alright, so let's try this again. I think this is the time we get it. So I'm playing a little bit more passive here. Save Davey. My gun's going to get focused down. Yeah, so they were focused down. My gun's really good on last there. Yep, and we finally got that one. I mean, I'd say for the most part, most high-level players are, like, good, really, like, nice and good people. Like, I don't know. Most people I've run into in TF2 are that way, you know? But there's definitely trolls, and there's definitely assholes in the game. So I'm running pistol again. I think I'm going to get up top here. If we're pushing right, yeah. Put a more passive gun up just to stop anybody from pushing roof, not really to take ground. So like that scout can't get it cross point. Trying to get a good shot in the demo. I get 130 off on him. But we're chasing the soldier, so we lost this mid because of him. I think Sixes also has a worse community than Highlander for the most part. I think I was just going for a play. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to make a play here. That power's gotta be low. Yep. Kind of basically make a play and just kind of distract, give a little team. I didn't like the Europeans either. That's all I'll say. Is the European Highlander players. I don't know. They all just seem to kind of be dicks and just. I don't know. Like, not saying all Europeans are that way, just we had a lot of, like, experiences then, like, trying to, like, mess with times and, like, not being cooperative and trying to get games scheduled and stuff like that. It's kind of annoying. And, like, we're playing in the middle of the day, you know? Like, give us some leeway. That's so close to stair stab. He should have got stair stab, probably. Alright. Yeah, I think this is when I started doing a little bit of having the gun in the room. That way that I can call out whenever someone tries to enter sewer, but it also just kind of stops people from entering sewer one by one. Like, they have to choose to enter it. And the dispenser there is actually not only to restock, but it's also to block the spy. Because Deer really liked that spot to kind of come around and try to get a stab there. So that way if he wanted to get a stab, he would have to jump over the dispenser just to make it a little bit more different. Or just make it a little bit more difficult, I should say. And we get force pop there. But yeah, I don't think we're going to do anything with it. I think I'm going to get caught out here again. I got caught out in IT a couple times. I was just being a little bit too aggressive. Oh, I remember this play. God, oh, this was so painful. This is almost a miracle. But someone started calling. I get nervous when somebody like calls me out in the middle of it. Yeah, that basically was it. Is the medic? They killed our medic, so it was kind of a suicide for theirs. And the heavy, I don't know how the heavy didn't see me in that. That was Chimp who's watching this stream. I don't know how you did not see me there. And I think we just basically get fucked in this one. Like there's. Yeah, I mean he definitely had good movement in that situation. I think that, I don't know, yeah. My aim was just getting really twitchy. Like I was not focused. But definitely his movement was very good. Yeah, FaZe was really uncontested in this game. Helped out AG a lot. Yeah, I'm still running pistol to mid again. Yeah. Trying to decide if I want to go back to get that med pack, but I think we're just taking so much ground that I might as well just keep with my team and try to, yep. And I think this mid, I think the soldier, once the soldier's dead, we actually wiped him. Yeah, I mean, if you have a great sniper and he's not contested and he can fucking hit heads, I mean, like, that's such an asset to a team. Plus, it's like so demoralizing, you know, to lose to a sniper because like there's nothing you could do about it, you know. Like, if you die to a sniper, like you could, I guess, dodge better. You could not get into sniper lines, but it's kind of like dying a lot to a spot. It's just very disheartening, you know. And I think right there I was trying to contemplate whether or not I wanted to go back to build a telly, but I think we're getting ready to push in, which we were, so I'm a little late on the push. Get my gun up, but I get body shot, and I assume that was accidental on FaZe's part. I think we take this. Yeah, because the gun went down, and that was the biggest thing. Yeah. I mean, a sniper can counter him. A soldier can potentially counter him. A spy can potentially counter him. But it's like, you know, like Max, like the way that you play, you've kind of developed, and I think actually like really kind of pushed this style of pocket sniping. And it's like, you know, basically the only way you can counter that is by like having a sniper take you out. I mean, like that's beyond that, like you can't revolver him down, you know. It makes it really difficult to get harassment on there. And I was trying to just get aggressive, try to hopefully get a gun up. I think we're going to lose that, partly because of this stuff. Oh wait, no, Davy's going to go big. I remember this. Yeah. We just basically just kind of out-DM'd him in that moment. Like, I don't think we had really good position with their med up and our med down, but Davy just going huge and then kind of the cleanup.
Teleporter going up.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think it really kind of changed the way that the, how you have to approach killing a sniper, you know, especially like a sniper's yourself, Max. It's just very fucking good. Alright, now we're just gonna go for the cap here. How you roll? You know, I think that's what's interesting is, like, I think a lot of snipers beforehand, you know, would it's, I mean, just like, it's kind of interesting to see how every role has kind of developed, like the play styles have all developed a little bit differently kind of over time, you know, such as pocket sniping, or even how like level 3s are run, or mini sentries and how you use those, and I don't know. Just kind of every class has just a little bit of change to it. And so I think I'm trying to get in because our combo is really aggressive right now. I should have gone in. I should have just gotten in earlier. And again, just like the soldier, like I swear, like every time that soldier saw me, like he was bombing for me at last. Then again, we were pretty much all dead there, so I was a little bit behind. Yeah, I mean, that's what I like about Highlander versus Sixes is Sixes just seems like creativity is really looked down upon, you know? Being creative with class selection. And right there, that's actually like kind of a strat that is like, if a soldier has high ground on you, and like I was really low, I couldn't contest him, or I didn't want to contest him, is that if you go hug a wall, he has to pop all the way out to look, and like, I mean, it's a really difficult shot for him. Fucking Dead Ringers. Yeah, it's a really difficult shot for them. So if you're ever like in a situation like that, you can just go push yourself up against the wall, and then if in order for him to get a shot down, he has to look straight down at you, which then if you're looking up, you can get a meat shot on him to counter it. And usually they won't come straight in like that. And I should have just, I remember this, I should have just killed myself in this situation. I was kind of like, oh, maybe I'll camp spawn, maybe I'll go for a play. Like, I was really indecisive about what I should do, and so I kind of just ended up doing nothing here. Yeah, because they all knew I was back here, so they were just waiting, you know. Either that, or I should have waited for them to push in and then push in behind them. But either way, it was just really a series of bad choices on my part. Yeah, they're just taking over lobby. So I'm gonna get a gun down probably in a cute spot. No, to cover lobby actually, I guess. Oh, this was a really dumb decision. This is probably like one of the worst decisions we made this game. There's about 2 minutes on the clock, 3 minutes on the clock. We have equal Ubers and we decided to push out. I don't know what made us decide to do this, but yeah, our demo goes down. And we just basically wiped. Or no, our medic went down. Like, and we try to take it. I put out my gun because we don't have a good player advantage, even though it kind of exposed the last point. But I was hoping that maybe my team would get on point, and like, yeah. So I helped to get the soldier there, but oh no, that wasn't a soldier. That was a spy. But yeah, that wasn't good. And I think we're about to get fucked here. So I'm trying to hold this because they're trying to push from shutter, it seemed like. So I'm going to hold against that wall. But it's rotating around. It's honestly, it was, I think, 2-2 in this moment. So all we needed to do was just hold for 2 minutes. And I just got fucked by crits. I'll make a highlight of this. I don't know if I'll put it on YouTube, but I'll definitely make a highlight of this. And Medicap, God, so brutal. Yeah, and that's, I mean, that honestly right there is like a great example of like not focusing minis. Because if our team, we tied in DM. Like, the only person was up was the soldier and the medic. And the reason the soldier lost that battle was because there was a mini up doing 8 damage to him constantly. Whereas, like, if our soldier focused down that mini with, like, rockets instead of killing other people, like, I don't know, he potentially would have had a chance on it. And I think we just got fucked really quickly right here. So we just get out. But I don't think anything really matters. It's just, like... It's like a minute left on it. We're just trying to get kills and not lose. So, all right. Let's do, guys. I guess we picked up some viewers. Let's do Let's do the next demo on this, and we'll watch the second half. Yeah, no, that seems to be his playstyle. And I think I actually tried to counter that this one, but actually, I'm gonna go take. I need to take a piss really bad, so I'm gonna do that real quick. And give me about a minute, and we'll be back, and we'll watch the second half of this. So I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourself. Be nice, please. And we're back. It's all that good shit. All right. Let's do the second half here. So the current score, if you haven't been paying attention, is 3-2 for why can't I touch that? Where's my mouse? There we go. Actually, here, Wallace. No, I'll do it later. We'll get it added up in the mix. So, it's really important that we take a round, because if we go down one more round, that's gonna be 4-2, and that's gonna be, you know, a big thing to come back from. So I decided to go back to the Wrangler. I didn't really feel that the pistol was working out this mid, and kind of take a more of a passive, but try to just do damage and just control the point. Like, don't let anybody come across the point. Don't let anybody come across from over there. And, you know, you can see it's, like, somewhat working. The med goes down. The demo goes down. This might have been the mid that we also wiped him again. And, yeah. I do not use the Frontier Justice. I've not... The number, I guess I never actually, like, I don't know. I just find it hard to justify. So our med just respawned. That's why, because he's calling out he didn't have anybody to walk with. But he did, actually. So we traded meds, so we'll be... I think we ran crits the rest of the game, which I also think was a mistake we made. I think that crits are a weak point in our game. So you got the soldier. So that kind of aggressive spot, again, it's just kind of to just punish people a little bit, but not actually do that. And the spy decloaked around. And so I'm going to... There he is. He gets away here, I remember. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. No. Sigafoo. Maybe I should have that, change that to my name. So this is mostly just waiting around. I think we got charge ready. And so I'm just going to try to keep high ground until we push in. And that should be now, because we're going to push from the hard side. So I'm going to put a gun out here probably to try to get... I'm going to pick it up, drop it down, wrangle it across point. But this turns out to be unnecessary, as they just actually just kind of gave us ground as I shoot myself with the Wrangler. And so I just kind of toss down a sentry just because I can. And so right here, the reason for that, the reason I just kind of like ran into him, was that I potentially could have gotten out of that situation. They kind of baited us into those crits. Does a really good job at them. I could have potentially gotten out of that situation, but I've been running away from a demo who has crits, which would have been hard. And so by just running straight into the demo, I can, one, maybe get a miracle kill on him, which is unlikely. Maybe get a miracle kill on the med, unlikely. But the bigger thing is I'm just trying to stop that demo, take away two or three of his stickies from being able to kill other of my teammates. Just kind of like, you know, like jumping on the grenade, basically, was the idea to do that situation. And our med got fucked there. So we all kind of get caught out in a weird position here. We all get like stuck in sewer. I remember this. Like our demo and Pyro were in there. Yeah. And I believe they have big Uber advantage right now, so they should be pushing him pretty quickly. So again, I'm not going to go level 3s just because I don't think I have time to build it up. And yeah, they pop crits straight in. So I'm going to try to try to get some damage out. Get the Pyro. Get a gun. I think that I'll kind of cover the point, cover lobby, and I can also wrangle it if need be. Yeah, and I get the NG, gonna get the gun, which is nice. And then I think actually, yeah, well, we're gonna push out from this and take more of an aggressive gun, just in case somebody tries to come from lobby, but it'll still cover. But my favorite game mode would definitely be King of the Hill style maps, because King of the Hill, you know, you get the most ability to do stuff in it. You know, you can have the most impact on a King of the Hill map. Or yeah. I probably should just focus more on trying to get some wrangling across the point than chasing down deer there, but alas. And so you can notice, like, you know, Deer is a guy who goes for a lot of backstabs. He's a very backstab oriented. Oh, I remember the IT call was made here, and I was hoping to wrangle, and then I got fucked. But that would have been a really good spot to have a wrangler up, you know, because it's such a far sight line that there's basically nothing they could have done. How much time is left? Here, actually, hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna add up to Pug in a sorry about that. And yeah, we should counter push next. I think we got a decent amount of kills. I mean, why wouldn't you use your gun a lot, I guess? Well, no, a lot. No, I mean, well, when you get to, you know, high-level platinum and stuff like that, like, you find that spies typically are, I should say, spies tend to be a lot more balanced or a lot more gun-focused because everybody in plat is, like, such good spy checking that to be backstab dominant is very difficult to do. And Deer himself, is like, just he doesn't have very good DM. Like, that is not his strong suit. His strong suit is getting backstabs, his cloak management, his dead ringer management, like all of that stuff he's very good at, but his aim is not very good. So they have crits in here, so I'm gonna try to wrangle my gun. This is actually one of my favorite things to do, is because I can basically deny a push with the wrangler up here when they're running crits. And so you like, I shut down the, like, they're gonna try to push in here, but like, look at how much work they're having to do just to take a little bit of ground. And that scout should die, hopefully. God, it's so crazy. He did so much damage. Yeah, no, that's basically, that's why his Akuma is so good. I remember that. Yeah, and then the med got killed by, I think that might have been a drop even. So in that circumstance, basically I knew the combo was really close. I think we were at a disadvantage. I don't recall exactly, but I basically saw the med was close enough that, you know, like, why not? You know, sometimes it's good just to be that suicidal energy who will just go for that med play regardless of what happens. And even though I was not the one who actually got the med, I got 120 damage on it. He got pinged by one rocket. He went down. Now we went from losing mid to getting second, you know, and sometimes it's really worth that. And we're going to be pushing the last here, and I think we've... No, we get this one, I think. I got here really late.
Building a sentry.
Fucking deer sapping my shit. And get the scout, get the NG, get the scout. I wish I had my gun up because I probably could have capped that without having the help of the scout there. But that was a really good just kind of like push because basically we failed that push. They had 4 up. Only Tix was on point. But then I was able to get 2 kills. Ninja was able to get 2 kills, and we were able to actually pull that off and get the cap. And sometimes those late pushes can actually be really useful. So I get a little bit more aggressive here on my gun placement, I think, to kind of try to punish the demo from who's trying to push up on that left there. And I stole that sandwich, and I felt horrible about it. Our med's going to die, actually, partly to this. Yeah, the soldier goes again, yeah. So, stuff like that. So I called that the med is out of the fight. So I'm telling my team to take ground because the med's not there. You know, it's like calls like that. Like, that's, you know, like anybody who's on the team has to be able to make that call. This is another time where I think I try to get aggressive on them to just try to stuff him. To stop him from trying to peek and get a kill on my team. And I got a good shot on him. He's by himself. He's not hitting his pipes on me. You know, I'm just trying to get a kill on him, do 110 more, but I don't get the kill on him. I think I peek one more time, but he's already out. But we took that point, and that's mostly not... That's just because our positioning was, like... The med just... I don't know what happened, but the med just gave up that point really easily, and we were able to take ground off that. So I think we're going to push through IT because we have crits advantage. And so you can hear it gets popped in now, so I'm going to grab my gun. And, you know, the thing that AG did a lot is they were really good at just backing up. Like, if we had an advantage, and yeah, here they go. And again, this is another time to try to spare my team from getting crits. I see crits coming out. Just throw yourself in that grenade. Like, I'd rather he took 2 or 3 stickies to take me out. That was 2 or 3 stickies that he allowed us to get the point and potentially did not lose as many players.
Teleporter going up.
And right here, we kind of got caught in a weird position where we're like, holding choke is like a really bad idea. I probably should just rotate to sewer in this situation. I kind of got caught up on grabbing this med pack, or this ammo pack, and because I could have gone to sewer, I could have wrangled onto point. Like, it actually would have helped out my team a lot, but I don't know, it's kind of bad. And now I kind of come in here, and I'm just trying to make a play. But I kind of just do a whole lot of nothing, if I remember correctly. Like, I should have just been, like, thanking God that I got out of here. I got the, oh, that's right, I had the heavy with me. And now I'm calling for Davey to get out because I'm getting out. But I remember that, I don't remember if he got out or not. I think he's just trying to make a play. Oh, I try to take some Wrangler bullets for him as he's getting out. And then he dies from the opposite direction, which is hilarious. And there's that team. There they all are. So I'm going to try to stay here, try to wrangle as much as I can before I get out, try to hold them up a little bit. I should have been getting out. You know, you're not going to do anything in that situation when he put down that gun and blocked my angle. We won't play Ginyu Force unless we win, like... I mean, it depends on where Ginyu Force ends up, but it'd be unlikely. It's unlikely. Hey Max, do you know where they have a link to the this? Like, somebody said that they actually have an image of the playoff brackets, but I didn't see that. Yeah, I don't know. So we pop a crits out. I'm holding last. The annoying thing was that Deer never went for last. I mean, probably rightfully so, but I always felt bad. But once I saw the spy was down, I knew that it was, I had my gun up, like, it's unlikely for any of them to get out there, so I don't have to hold out for last the entire time. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. So again, we kind of just, so we went from our last to our first. Nobody on my team is really taking ground in this circumstance, so like, I'll be the one who takes ground, you know? That it's clear that they were giving up choke, so I didn't want that demo peeking, so I'm going to come in there, I'm going to ping that demo, and I'm going to make sure that that demo doesn't allow, or doesn't take any ground in the meantime. So I get some high ground here. Our sniper goes down again. I'm going to get this gun and just to shut off anything they're trying to push, but we do laser beams. Get the scout, and hopefully get a gun up here, but I think it's going to be too late. Yeah. It's like, it was one of those circumstances where, like, the idea of flanking them was, like, so great that like, seeing the gun did not stop me quick enough. Like, I should have just stopped, turned around, and got out of there, and maybe played on point. Poor Rainey.
Time has been added.
Teleporter down!
Again, putting a dispenser there to block Deer from coming back around and getting an easy stab on the heavy. Just making him have to do a little bit more work. But I remember the rotating IT. Also, you can tell that's a good teammate. I shoot at him, he shoots back at me, so I know he's not a spy. So they got a gun up top, and a crits heavy. I think I was going to go try to make a play on the med here. God, that crits lasts a long time. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we're going to play MTS or Ginyu on Thursday, so we win on Monday. Should be a good matchup.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Yeah, we held our own against MTS on Gully Wash, but I'd rather see MTS on a payload map. I think that's MTS's worst map.
Time has been added.
So just getting a gun that's a little bit more aggressive. I'm going to hold last myself, but I'm going to have my gun basically punish that lower lobby area so that they can't get people in the lobby for free, basically. I should be calling that my gun's shooting people in lobby. You can see some people rotating. I'm turning it into circles just to try not to get stabbed. Pro strats. So we kind of have a bad crits here. I'm not sure. Again, always keeping your eyes out. You know, especially being the engineer, like you always need to be on the, because you're almost always behind your team. It's always important that you're looking out for the spy. And this is actually kind of funny, but back in the day, I used to not be able to like say like descriptions while I'm calling out for spy. Like I would just be like spy, 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 you know, like that kind of a thing. And as I got, you know, the more I played TF2, the more calm I got about it. So I can be like, spy on you, med, turn around, med. You know, you can give out really specific commands when doing spy checking, stuff like that. And I think we tried to push out here, and we got fucked on it. And I think we're about to get fucked on last. Yeah. Please don't. Yeah, I think I got away in this. Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to. I'm the only one up right now, so. My gun has a chance. Wow, we actually had a chance there. This is pretty close. Not much we could do. I mean, we wiped in the timer. We were just like about 2 or 3 seconds behind being able to hold that. So currently it is 4-3, so we need to win this round. Else we're going to lose the game. I don't know, man. I like bald NG. Makes me less noticeable. I like the flanks more. So I think I switched back to... I might have switched back to pistol here. They're getting really aggressive on us on that left side, a lot more than what they usually... Especially Jordan. Jordan, I don't think I saw once the entire, like, any mid-fight, and he got really aggressive right there, and it actually really worked out to their favor. And I think I just got to back up there. Yeah, we got messed up on that mid-fight. That's a bad spot. I should have put it on the stairs or something a little bit more passive.
There wasn't getting any light.
I immediately slow down anybody who tries to get to choke early, but I don't really like. I should have just put that. I should have put it in a more passive spot. Yeah.
Sentry going up.
No, I'm on Wrangler. Okay. Oh, you know what I should do? I don't know why I'm not doing this. Sorry. We'll do this for the last couple of minutes of the game. View model. I just am so used to not seeing my view model. You guys can see what view model is. Yeah, hey, that's useful.
There wasn't getting any lighter.
Oh, I have to change it on the... Yeah, never mind. Oh, well. So I'm like, they're going to kill my gun anyways. I'd rather take control of it and get into a different spot. I'm just trying to shut down sewer as much as I can. And now I'm just trying to make a play on the med. And I got him. It's like, you know, I got held up there. I didn't make a choice to leave out. So it's like, you know, you can either run and you'll probably die because I waited too long. Or you can just fucking go for it. And Geosis actually kind of did a suicide, got our med there. They're going to get the cap point. And I think we're not going to be able to do anything. And that's kind of fucked because, you know, I got their med. We should have been able to probably counter that. But since Geosis had a big play on our med, we kind of got fucked. Can you give me a quote on what? Calling out the spy. So again, like calling out the spy, he could have potentially got Davey there, but it's just like it's always important. So now I get back to my cute spot. We're dropping players. We lost our. And here they come in. I've tried to get a play on the med here, because that's why I waited a second, like as I kind of came around. Just try to hope to get a shot on the med, but they do such a good job. I mean, they had 3 players just holding back. Like that's so good. That's such a good. This is honestly, I think, their best push on last. They got their demo med up, their heavy NG sniper back. Like, fucking textbook. Like, that is, like, definitely just an amazing push by them.